at Red Light Cafe, we have a poetry slam contest Art Amok Slam, and every month we also feature the winner of that contest as a performer here at Tease Tuesday. So, without further ado, I would like to introduce this month's winner. Put your hands together, if you would, please, for Castle, the artist.
What in the hell do you perform at a board lecture? It's kind of my first time. So, yeah. Woo! You know you're sitting next to my mom, right? Of saying something that may break everyone's heart and ruin the mood, I'm gonna do a piece that's a little bit lighter. That's cool with y'all. All right. Y'all can cry later. Yeah, I'm gonna My name is Beautiful. Beauty for short. And I used to be so mean. I lived inside the poet's notebook. The R&B singer's chorus, the child's imagination in Mother Nature's hands. Remember the first time you saw me? I sat with your crush at your lunch table. Tied your tongue fast and you could tie your shoes. Tied your stomach in knots, not before stuffing it with butterflies. I tied your hands together whilst you prayed that I'd never leave. Then tied your feet together so you couldn't follow me after I did. Now I'm just tired of being sick and tired. Used sometimes by the sick or the tired, but maybe it's my own fault. Maybe when I stuffed myself inside that Barbie doll and played that princess role just a little too well, I made a brass ring out of a glass slipper. When I sat quietly as they lied upon my name, convinced you that beauty was pain and you had to have this picture-perfect frame, convinced you that this life was about likes and followers. But the problem wasn't that the models were beautiful. It was the insistence that anyone who didn't look like them wasn't from there. Watch you commit crimes against your mirror and watch you commit crimes against your body and face the jury of your mirrors. Watched you struggle so hard to be me that you forgot I was you. Watched you become so addicted to the sound of my name that any man could just deal me out like a drug. He'd roll up on you and spark a conversation in hopes to watch his self-esteem or inhibitions go up in smoke all at once. I went from a compliment to a catcall. Suddenly you only heard, "Hey, beautiful," when it was thrown at you from across the street with all the grace of a brick. Appreciative turned aggressive, thoughtful turned to threatening. It was less about where I was going and more about who sent me. And I never really thought that beauty would better describe bait on a fishing hook than a person. What else do you call something I could just throw out before trying to drag the life out of you? And I didn't plan for it to go this way. But when society treated me like the most important thing in life, it kind of got to my head a little bit. I'm sorry, I can get to your head a little bit. I thought if I changed forms, everyone would get to see the me in themselves, but instead, I just turned insecurity into the class pet. Everybody got a turn to hold it, but nobody really knew how, and I don't think I know what Beauty's face would look like. But I'm kinda sure I can picture its body. See, I kind of think Beauty would be about 6'5", maybe 250 pounds, with shoulders just too broad to fit a runway, just to snatch any sorry excuse for a brother that has ever tried to use its name as the password to a woman's legs. Right by the throat he hides bullshit in the back of. Lift him high off the ground like the god he pretends to be. Look him square in the eyes and say, "Motherfucker, when you say my name, at least say it correctly." You stand up straight, keep your hands to yourself, eyes up, and you say it like a man who on his 30th anniversary looks at his wife as though for the very first time. Like a parent whose child grips the first diploma to ever bear their last name. You say it like it means something. Say it like the person you say it to means everything, because beauty is not a standard, a catcall, a status, or a cheap poem subject. It's the love letter God leaves in the sky to remind you that no matter how crazy this world is, that it's worth it. That you are worth it. And we can't afford to forget.